too good.
Don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Oh my, that's racing away.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Swept away, but finds the fielder. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
McCoy, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Shot, not waiting around.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Follows up the first six with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Holder, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Misses everything. Finds the fielder with that shot. No. Terrible shot. Gone. Great catch. Fantastic catch at cover point. Great athleticism.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Needs to be on target. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Can't get that outside the ring field. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nearly gets the edge. Holder with a great delivery there. Timed that perfectly.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flick of the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
McCoy from the grandstand end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
That's gone. Nice simple catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Left-hander is coming into bat at number 5 for New Zealand.
The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted.
West Indies can now have 5 fielders outside the circle.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Perfectly timed.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Well, goes for the helicopter shot. Ambitious. Didn't quite. Needs a direct hit. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
McCoy with a huge appeal. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh, that is a beauty. An in-swinging Yorker and the batter is gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Shot, not waiting around.
Well, that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 93 for 5.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Great shorter ball. Well played, though. Didn't flinch and was able to leave the ball comfortably. That's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Smacks that away through the gap. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 108 for 5. Hussain, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the grandstand end.
And that brings up the half century.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Over, New Zealand are 114 for 5. Joseph from the pavilion end. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Swept away but finds the fielder. Well, goes for the helicopter shot. Ambitious. Didn't quite pull it off, though. Couldn't get it through the field. Misses everything. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 116 for 5.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Caught, and that's stuck. Out. What a screamer.
That's a real shame. It was a brilliant innings, was heading for something special. Good wicket to take at this stage.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Wow, that's missed a lot. Beautifully timed drive, but it's smashed straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear, the batter looks really annoyed with that one. In the air, and cover takes an easy catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Crack! Head was completely still, and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
No. Terrible shot. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. West Indies managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Can't get that outside the ring field. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Hussain with a great delivery there. Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Hussain finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That really wasn't a great delivery. It was seen early and dispatched.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. And a fine take by the fielder at deep cover point. It was in the air for some time, but they've held on to it well. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And caught. That's just superb. Amazing. What a great way to end the innings. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff. In this match.
Here we go. First ball.
And taken. Superb bowling. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Gets that away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Straight to the fielder. End of the over. 4 off it. West Indies are 4 for 1. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Tried some... a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
We'll want to make use of that extra delivery.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Santner, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. End of the over. 9 off it. West Indies 13 for 1. Ravindra from the grandstand end. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap.
Flashed at it. Didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Edged, unplayable. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Went downtown and did it very well.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Might look to go big again here.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Perfectly timed. Couldn't get it through the field.
A few moves made in the field.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 5 off it. West Indies are 32 for 1.
4 gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far.
That's a great shot, full of class. Square drive for a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicked it. It's gone down. What a chance. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Brilliant diving stop. And out. Superb bowling.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Ferguson from the pavilion end.
Some adjustments to the field. He's got their tail up.
Great shot through the gap.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Drilled that one away.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Cuts that off well in the infield. Square cut, finds point, no run. That'll be a dead ball. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and 2s.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Finds the fielder with that shot. Perfectly timed. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Six runs added in that over. West Indies are 57 for 2.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Pooran, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Got that away nicely.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over, 10 off it. West Indies are 67 for 2.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting back. Boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the grandstand end.
A few moves made in the field.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Edge, but it drops safely. This could be out. And caught. That's just superb. Super catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Still solid work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Edge, amazing delivery. End of the over, West Indies 68 for 3. Santner, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Santner from the pavilion end. Smacks that away through the gap. Massive outside edge. No. Terrible shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Got it away for 4, that could have point. Very nicely. How will he reply?
Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Misses everything. Oh my, that's racing away.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Doesn't beat the infield. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Sodhi finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Got that away nicely.
In the end, a very simple shot. Lets the ball come onto the bat and cut it away for 4.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Needs to be on target. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
Jason Holder is the new batsman at number 7. Please make
7 runs added in that over. West Indies are 90 for 5. Straight to the fielder. Jeez, timed that well.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
That last ball... isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Big edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Perfectly timed. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Santner from the pavilion end. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over. 8 off it. West Indies are 107 for 5. Followed the bowler. Lovely shot. Racing to the boundary.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Sodhi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Drilled that one away. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Chance, gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. End of the over, 10 runs from it. West Indies are 131 for 6.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot for 4.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. 9 off it. West Indies are 140 for 6.
They've been asked plenty of questions by the bowlers, but the batters have had all the answers so far this innings.
Chapman, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Nearly gets the edge. Chapman with a great delivery there. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Swept away but finds the fielder.
They need one to win.
Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot.
This could have very easily gone either way.